Hello and welcome to the next video in the TTM for Jira series. By the end of this video, you will be able to create test cases, folders, and subfolders, establish the linkage between test cases and requirements, understand how to move test cases between folders, and create test runs recursively. In this section, we will see how to create test cases, folders, and subfolders in the TTM for Jira tool. Let us first see how to create a test case. In the TTM for Jira tool, you must first click on the Add New Test Case button in the Test Design tab. A pop-up window appears to create the issue. Add the desired description in the summary box and include additional details such as labels if required. For instance, we will use permissions as a label. Finally, click the Create button to create a test case in the Jira tool. As you can see, the new test case will be created in the Test Design tab. Please note that the Test Design page refreshes automatically once the test case is created. You can also create a test case from the main Create button in the Jira as well. Now let us understand how to create folders and subfolders within the My Test Cases section. Navigate to the My Test Cases section and click on the New Folder button. Assign the name of the folder. In this case, we will use permissions. To add a subfolder within the existing folder, click on the three vertical dots on the main folder and select the Add Subfolder option from the drop-down menu. Specify the subfolder's name and press Enter. There are two ways to view test cases. First, by default, Show Folders in Table view will be selected. In this view, all the folders that are present on the left side will appear on the right side in a detailed approach. Navigate to the required folder and subfolder and select the desired test cases. Second, when you choose Hide Folders in Table view and simultaneously select the Show Test Cases of the Subfolders option, all the test cases in the project will appear on the screen. But if you leave the Show Test Cases of the Subfolder option unselected, all the test cases that are present in the currently selected folder will appear on the screen. The TTM for Jira tool also allows us to select test cases between different folders. Also, when a test case is selected, it shows in which folder the test case is placed. As you can see, one test case or multiple test cases can be selected from the different folders, and the unique part of the TTM for Jira tool is that you can deselect any test cases from this view itself. In addition to these features, the TTM for Jira tool allows you to link a created test case with a requirement using Jira linkage functionality. For example, let's look at the test case TTM 181. Once clicked on, you can see that using the Covers link, there are two requirements already linked to this test case. To link a new requirement, simply click on the Link Issue button, select the Covers option, followed by selecting the requirement you wish to link. In this case, we selected TTM-14. And finally, click on the Link button. You can see that the requirement TTM-14 is linked to this test case. Now, when you click on the requirement TTM-14, you can see that the test case TTM 181 is now linked to the requirement by the Covers link. You can also check this in the Requirements tab under the same requirement TTM-14. Now in this section, we will see how to move the test cases between folders inside the My Test Cases section. To get the desired results using the filter, click on the Filters and JQL button in the Test Design tab. Choose the filter type as JQL and enter the required syntax in the Filter tab. For example, we will be using the following syntax: labels equal permissions and priority equals medium. Clicking the Search button will display the list of all the test cases based on the current filter on the screen. Select the desired test case and click on the Move to Folder button on the bottom of the page. Select the target folder name and proceed by clicking on the folder name. Lastly, in this section, we will explore how to create a test run recursively. This functionality enables the creation of test runs for the test cases that exist within a designated folder, as well as all subfolders contained therein. Click on the Create Test Runs Recursively option from the drop-down menu of the folder. Choose the desired test cycle. In this scenario, we will proceed with creating a new test cycle. By clicking the Next button, input the required details such as name, version, planned start and end date, and assign cycle's test runs to a tester. Next, click on the Create button to create the test runs recursively in the TTM for Jira tool. This brings us to the end of this video, and by now you should be able to create test cases, folders, and subfolders, establish the linkage between test cases and requirements, understand how to move test cases between folders, and create test runs recursively.